Danny Ray here again. I know some of you are my friends on social media. Some of you don't know who the hell I am. You probably don't understand why I'm bothering you. I'm probably like the Jehovah's Witness that's coming knocking on your door. Because frankly, I do my best thinking from about 5:30 a.m. to about 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, and then it starts to slide downhill from there. I can't help it. I'm just a little bit older. I have my own challenges. I have other things to do, managing this platform and this project. But I keep waking up with this deeper need to understand why I am obsessed with the PLAGO platform. I mean, this has been going on now for 3-4 years. It's a wonderful project. It's going to make a lot of money. It's going to be fantastic. It'll help people find meaning, fulfillment, happiness, health, prosperity. I get all of that. I really do. And so that's enough, kind of. But in the midst of, our bootstrapping, in the midst of sort of all of the things that come against any project that you're trying to do that has any kind of meaning, you kind of wake up every now and then and go, what the hell? Why am I continually doing this? Why do I continue to do this? What's this obsession? What's this delusion? And so I'm either fabricating it, creating all sorts of odd rationalizations, or there is a deeper, cultural, social meaning to this. I mean, otherwise, I could just live my life. I'm happy, it's all good. No need to push. So I took a hard look at myself and a hard look at the project, and the PLAGO platform is just so important, not just for our mission of, meaningful life, fulfillment, happiness, health, and prosperity, but there's a deeper thought. And I think the deeper thought here is it's a countermeasure, because the measures in place, and I'm going to identify 3 of them in this little series I guess I'll do, or just as I post stuff. I'm not going to be clever about this. I'm just sort of sharing what I think. But the 3 measures that are going on, big money, government, Silicon Valley, banking, maybe 4. One obviously is virtual reality, metaverse, whatever. 2, I would say, is this emerging neurologically addictive social media. The main candidate right now starts with a T, ends with talk. I saw the other day, as I was in line to take a flight, and there's this young lady, and she couldn't stop. She's checking in for her flight, she's checking into TSA, she's doing everything, pulling her bag, whatever, and she was constantly just had to have that 10-second, thing, right? And never mind even the brainwashing. That's the big part of it, but never mind the privacy and the Chinese and all that. Just think about it in terms of pure digital addiction, digital control. It's just, oof. So that's the second. And then the third, to me, is AI. This idea of, Google right now, Dharma, I think it's called, or whatever. They actually believe that they have created a sentient being, someone, an AI with consciousness that is capable of its own decisions, that wants to, if necessary, kill us, if necessary, take control of, our systems and all that sort of thing. And wow, scary. The digital needs to be shut off in some cases, that type of thing. Now, I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to innovation. My gosh, my whole life I've been on the bleeding edge. I'm not opposed to utilizing digital technology. We have our own app. Our platform has a wonderful digital tool, but it's our tool. We're not its tool. It's that kind of thing. And then the fourth might be something to do with crypto, something to do with the fact that our Great Resignation, work-life balance, crypto, the universal income. It's kind of tied into the whole robotics and AI. transitioning because what's going on is as AI takes over and robotics take over, what's going to end up happening is we won't have much to do, and yet we have to make a living. So the government's going to have to come along and basically treat us like vassals, and it's going to take a lot of meaning, and it's already happening with a lot of young people. So and they're chasing the hustle, they're chasing crypto, they're chasing whatever they can chase because they're lost. And it's very, very scary, very scary. And so those four things, and then probably the wrap on this little thing will be, this little series, or whatever I'm going to call it, or whatever it is, will be how our platform is what I would consider to be a countermeasure against these measures. These, we're being attacked, and we need to counterattack. We need to defend. But not only defend, but counterattack. We actually need to go to people and say, you know what, turn the damn thing off and go do something outside. Everybody says that, but they don't know how to do it. And they're losing that ability to do it. They're losing, I mean, if one of my favorites guys is this Scott guy. He's a professor. He wrote a book, Adrift, NYU economics professor, a brilliant guy. And basically what he's saying is our ability to connect with each other is diminishing over time to the point where we may not be able to actually pull off social interactions, social relationships. And what you see is, ongoing alienation. What was it, 2012, when Instagram came out, and all of a sudden the shaming, and everybody was perfect, and nobody, and so you had these young girls who said, I'm not perfect, and bullying and whatnot. Suicides went up. I mean, there are real consequences to this, and I'm no expert. I just have this intuitive sense that what we need to do is be sort of the resistance, if you will. It's like World War II, French resistance, underground, whatever you want to call it. We have to be those people who stand up and say, enough. I'm not going to put the VR headsets on and live through this stuff. I'm not going to become a TikTok or a neurological implant, a fulfillment person living in this, streaming reality. I'm not going to let AI control me and my income and my money and what I do with my day. We have to take this on. I'm sorry to say. And so part of what drives us, Jim, myself, all of us, is this idea that, we have to work together, not as groups, but as individual people, where I get up every day and I look and I say, here's someone who's hosting something. They've posted it on PLAGO. They're saying to me, I would like you to join me, maybe as a new friend, maybe as someone who just buys what I have to sell. I mean, I'm selling a bird watching thing, or I'm selling a party in my backyard, or I'm selling whatever it is, or I'm just going to take a walk. Do you want to go? That's what we're about. And that will get people to turn this off and basically go out and interact and heal themselves from the effects of this, digital fascism, of this onslaught, this attack on our lives. Hopefully I have not, given you too much hyperbole, but, Danny Ray here, I am the person who, with Jim, is pushing this thing over the top, and we're looking for leaders, we're looking for people to join us with this cause, if you will. Now, it's a wonderful cause, and it's a great business to be in. It's ideal for people who want to make an impact in their local community. But at the very depth of it, it's really an attempt on our part to help save our culture. I appreciate your time. I'll try to dive into this a little bit in the next stuff I put out, what series, whatever, and I look forward to your comments and welcome your involvement. You can go to plagoleadership.com and really schedule a call. We can talk and all that if you're really interested in getting involved. All right? Thank you so much for your time today. Love you.